How's it going, everyone? Jesse Morgan here, aka Dagor Blutenthrope, Malice Crinister, Jesse Slammerella, Pitchfork Morgan, and Rumorg. Now, all these names are from the different metal projects I've been in over the last few years. Malice Crinister, you'd best know me from either Diaphasia or pre-Diaphasia as Serenicide back in 2008-2009, if you knew us back, well, me back then, or us as in the band. Dagor Blutenthrope is kind of funny because it's sort of like a black metal name for myself, but I use the name as an alias in Mauled To The Marrow, which has really not much to do with black metal at all. It's more like slam, deathcore, and other such things like that. Rumorg is my alias in my wife's metal project, which was supposed to be porno grind with a little bit of slam elements and whatever else we decided to throw in there, maybe a little bit of core, who knows. I was going to do guitars for it, and I was going to record the drums for it while Miss Grimace, aka my wife, Crystal Giddings, did the vocals and bass. And finally, Pitchfork Morgan is my alias for my Pitchfork Penitration project, where I'd be doing all vocals, instruments, etc., etc. And it was going to be more of a gore grind type of band, where I'd use a different type of vocals. Still not exactly sure what type of vocals I want to use for it. Maybe like a higher growl type of thing, not quite black metal sounding. I'm not exactly sure. Obviously, I wouldn't be using the black metal sound for it because it's gore grind, but besides the obvious, I just want to say that the vocals are probably going to be like a higher pitched growl. Anyways, the reason for this video is because a lot of my projects are on hold right now until I do get my electric drum kit in, which are going to be the Roland V drums, depending on what is available. I'm probably going to have to get them through the local Long & McQuaid and lease them out. And I've been saving up some money for it all this year, but as a struggling musician, as the cliche thing goes, I've been trying to save up, but it's hard when you have other financial responsibilities and other stresses in life and surprises. So I don't really have as much saved up for them as I'd like. Now, when I do finally get them, I will be more concentrating on recording and, practicing the old material I have to get it ready to record, and then I'll try to figure out a way of doing that. Of course, my recording equipment consists of an old MRS Zoom portable recording studio, and it's a little obsolete. The tracks come out sounding like a band practice session mixed to the best of their abilities. And whenever I record them onto a CD, it's about half the volume of any other CD out there. So I don't know, maybe I'll find some sort of free mixing, recording, whatever program, so I can download that onto my laptop and see if I can't record it better that way to produce a, louder sound for one, and maybe better sound and quality. Other than that, I'm open to suggestions. If anyone knows any free software out there, or anyone can, hook a fellow musician up with some mixing and some, polishing up work, that'd be appreciated. Maybe hit me up in the comments to let me know if you're available to do that, or have any suggestions. That'd be cool. As you can see right now, I'm wearing my Pitchfork Penitration hat that I made myself back in the day, with the nice unholy trident symbol on the sides. I don't know if you can see that or not. And yes, it says, one in the pink, one in the stink, and one where you'd never ever want to think. Which is a lyric from that titled song, One in the Pink, One in the Stink. And as you can tell from those lyrics and title, it's, porno grind related, some of it. And yeah, I'm not sure what else I really want to say, besides when I get the drums, that's when everything's going to start happening. The recording process is going to start happening, and I'm not sure when exactly I'm going to be able to have enough, but they're probably not going to happen until the latter half of this year, so maybe sometime after September. If not, oh well, 2016 will be the year for recording everything, and then you'll start seeing releases and demos and stuff from Mauled To The Marrow, Pitchfork Penitration, my black metal project that I'm going to start up. Not sure if I'm still going to call it North Throne or not. That's still kind of up in the air because I just haven't fully decided yet. And if I'm going to do a black metal project, I really want it to have some meaning to me. Being kind of somewhat pagan in belief, and being part native, and having a little bit of a problem with the Christians and what their ancestors did to, I'm going to use the word, our people. I'm as white as they come, so I don't really look native, probably because some of my background is Irish as well, but that's beyond the point. If anyone else has any questions for any of the metal projects I'm involved with, feel free to ask me in the comments section below. I have no problem really talking to my supporters and friends, and if you want to consider yourselves fans, cool. I appreciate that. But mostly I just consider you supporters and friends, anyone who watches this and is interested in my music and my projects that I'm involved in. The last part of the video that I want to talk about is my wife's project, Crystalphalia, where, like I said, I do guitar and drums and whatnot on, and maybe some backup vocals here and there if she wants me to do it. Now, my wife, I don't know if she wants me to talk about this or not. I think she said that she's okay with it, and the thing is, she's got a thyroid, let's say, problem going on right now. Her neck's kind of swollen here and here, and we're concerned. We've went to the doctors, and when she went in for her checkup, the nurse or whoever specialist that saw her asked her, "Have you ever dealt with thyroid cancer before?" And immediately my wife's thoughts were obviously jumping around to, oh my god, do I have cancer? Is that what's going on with my thyroid and neck right now? She's under a lot of stress, obviously, as you can probably guess. Due to that potential news, there's been some ultrasounds gone on it right now, and we're basically just waiting for the news. We're not exactly sure what to expect. My wife's pretty much already self-diagnosed herself with cancer. She's been trying to prepare for the worst, and we're just waiting and seeing what happens there. Unfortunately, there's not much that can really be done in the meantime, except we'll wait and hope for the best. Now, one thing that might happen is that they do a biopsy and find that it is cancerous, and I mean, they're going to have to either cut it out or remove her thyroid gland completely. And I don't know if you've ever researched what a thyroid is or what it does. It controls a lot of different functions of your body, and like weight, for one. So you could either gain a lot of weight or lose a lot of weight. In her case, being a a bigger lady. She will probably lose a lot of weight if they have to remove it. But the biggest concern is spreading. If the cancer is spread, what then? What will we have to deal with? And maybe the best case scenario, we catch it with this thyroid thing, but then with the surgery, will she be able to sing or do vocals for Crystalphalia? So right now, we don't know what to expect, and unfortunately we just have to wait. So that's kind of what I'm dealing with right now and what my wife's dealing with right now. It's just a bunch of waiting and seeing what the future holds in 2015 for both of us and our futures and our musical careers. So I don't know what to say. This is an issue I've been wanting to address since we found out that might be an issue, and I know you guys have been probably wondering what's going on the music end for myself and those projects. So that's kind of the big update. That's what's going on right now, and if you could just, wish us the best, and if you're the praying type, maybe do some praying. I don't know at this point. Any help will do, and all the support that you give will be very appreciated, and thank you for being patient and waiting for new material out of Mauled To The Marrow, Pitchfork Penitration, Crystalphalia, and anything else we've got on the roll. As of right now, it's just myself working on all these projects, and like I said, until we get drums and maybe a little better recording equipment, my hands are kind of tied. And I want to let you know, I really, really do want to start working on this stuff. I'm itching to get back on the guitar, itching to record, itching to, hone my drum skills again. I had to sell my acoustic set back a few years ago to help pay for a few things and make some room for the move that we had to make. And since we don't really have a place to jam, we couldn't play an acoustic drum set in an apartment. So now we're just trying to get everything together, recoup our losses, and wait for the news on what I just discussed. So I don't know. I'm hoping for the best, hoping that it hasn't spread cancer-wise, and I just hope she recoups. I hope that she doesn't lose her voice. I hope we can record in the future and do more projects. And, like I said, it's just me right now trying to record everything, trying to create everything, trying to do everything. I wouldn't mind a drummer. I wouldn't mind a bassist. Wouldn't mind, an extra vocalist to help me out. Maybe someone to have a jam space where we could go away and, bang some shit out and try to work on some new songs and riffs and whatnot in the meantime while I'm waiting to save up the money for this new drum kit so that I can lay my drum tracks down and everything for my projects. So if if you're in the Durham region, so like Toronto, Scarborough, Pickering, Ajax, Oshawa, Whitby, Curtis, maybe even Bowmanville area, if you can get up here and whatever, once a week, that'd be awesome. If you want to be involved with some of these projects, let me know. And that's pretty much all I can say about that. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of great news coming our way right now, but once all that passes, hopefully things can get rolling and there will be a lot more positive things to report. Because I don't know, I don't really have anything else in my life that I would like to do more than music, and that's all I can see me really doing in the future. So yeah, hopefully that works out and pans out. Just keep your fingers crossed for me. I'd appreciate that. That's I think the end of this big update. If I think of anything else, I'll post it in small part 2. But yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and if you have any comments or questions or are interested in any of these projects and helping out musically, let me know. This is Jesse Morgan. Until next time, stay sick.